Hey guys, so I was talking with some of my coworkers who I've got all growing tomatoes, and one of them mentioned trimming off suckers, and the other one didn't know what they were talking about. So I said I would make this short video about trimming off suckers. So there are two types of tomatoes in the world: determinate and indeterminate tomatoes. What I'm about to show you is a determinate tomato. Notice that it has one main growing stem. Now this is a small one, it's just easy to see. And it's all growing from the tip up here. Okay? And so notice how there's no growth at the node points where the leaves are. So this is a determinate tomato, probably one of my aromas, which is a determinate type of tomato. Now, the next one I'm going to show you is a indeterminate. So determinate means it's going to reach a determined height. It's going to continue to grow. Eventually, it has a lifespan. And then we have indeterminate tomatoes, which are examples of these guys. Notice how they're a lot bushier. And so indeterminate tomatoes can grow in a bushy style. So we have the one main stem that's growing here. But you see there's other stems coming off. And so it's growing from that top point up there, right there. But if you come down here to the older parts of the plant, and this is a good example, so this is our main stem right here. Notice that at where there was a leaf node, you have another shoot coming off. Okay, and so you can trim these or leave them here. If you are wanting to control the height and you want it to be bushier, you can let your suckers grow. However, we kind of call them suckers because they suck energy, right? But the truth is that you're going to get tomato flowers here and you're going to get tomato flowers there. Sometimes letting the suckers grow and topping it so it stays within your trellis is a good thing. Some people grow 2 leads. They'll let one sucker grow and cut off all the rest, okay? But that's all personal decisions on your part. So I'm not going to cut this really big one off because I'm going to leave them. I cut at the top. I cut some of my tomatoes on the top because they were outgrowing my trellis. But what I will do is see this guy right here. So this is what a little one looks like. So it starts to come out like this, right at the leaf node. And so I'm going to trim that guy off because I don't want him. And then this is a bigger one right here, and I'm going to cut him off too. Now, all is not lost. This is a new tomato plant. You can take this and stick this in water. I would take off most of the bottom leaves. See this in water, it roots, and I have an example of that in the house. I'll take a short video, add it on to the end of this clip. You can get a whole new tomato plant. They root, just let it dry off so that the cut's not open. 5 minutes, boom, put it in water, vase inside, outside, change the water, make sure it stays watered. They will suck up water like crazy. You'll see roots in a few days, and I'll show you an example of that in a magic second. Boom. However, I'm going to pause. Remember that treat I was talking about yesterday? I'm going to go ahead and pull it because nobody's eaten it yet. And I don't want them to. I'm excited. Ah! I am making a mess down here. Okay, we are reverting to the clippers. And there we go. My first heritage. He looks so pretty. I'm going to take him inside, let him finish ripening up, and I'm going to eat that. No, I can't tell you what it is. I put in some mixed heritage, and this could be many different tomatoes, but this is going to be delicious. So these are my top cuttings that have been in water for less than a week. We've already got a massive amount of roots. I would want double this roots. I'm going to sow mine directly back into the ground. I'm not going to harden them off. So I want them to have really good roots when I do so. But at this point even, you could stick this in a pot of soil and boom, tomato plant. And because I top cut these, this is going to be basically a full tomato plant, like ready to go. These guys even have flowers on them. So yeah, easy way to propagate and trim your tomato plants in the same process.